Hello lovely Olympians, and welcome to a new round of GreekGodAthon. Hello lovely bookworms, I'm Esmay from Paradise of Pages on Instagram and also on Twitter, and as you can see from my beautiful wreath, we are back for another round of GreekGodAthon. This time around it's going to be a mini round, and this is going to run in September. It's going to be the final days of September, so it's going to be the September the 23rd up until the 30th, and I am so excited to go about this. We are going to be having 3 prompts, 2 bonus prompts if you want them, but the theme for this one, as you could have already seen from the title, as you could have already seen from all of it, is Pandora's box. So in this mini round we are going to do what we shouldn't do and open Pandora's box. So first and foremost, thank you so much for being back. I loved hosting GreekGodAthon. This time around I'm gonna do it alone, but I have a lot of interesting ideas for next year, so I can't wait. But before we actually go to next year, let's focus on this round. So as I said, GreekGodAthon, Pandora's box. I am not completely sure how I can do this, but I have made a little graphic for the prompts. So as you can see, we have 5, so 3 major ones, I hope it fits, and 2 extra ones. So the first one is going to be the beauty of the box. Of course, the first thing you notice about Pandora's box is its beauty. You want to see what's inside, but before we do that, we want to look at the box itself. So for this one, you're going to have to read a book with a beautiful cover or a beautiful title. So it has everything to do with what it looks like, and that is going to be your first prompt. Then moving on, we actually will take the box in our hands and we want to turn the key, because how else would we open the box? So for this one, you're going to have to read a book that is set into an entirely new world or a portal fantasy. So you have to transform yourself, turn the key, go to something entirely new, and that's going to be your second prompt. And then last but certainly not least of the regular prompts, we have Unleash Its Evil. So as you open up the box, everything will pour out of the box, and the only thing that will remain is hope. So you will unleash its evil, and for this one you will either read a book that has a villain origin story or a book that has a huge villain in the story itself. So those are the 3 main ones. If you complete these, you will complete this round for GreekGodAthon. There are no other extra gifts or things this time around. We're gonna just read, do something chill, and then I have 2 bonus ones for you. The first one you're gonna do after you the first thing you're going to try to do after you have opened the box is to redeem yourself, so redemption. And for this, you're going to be reading a book that you've been meaning to read for a very long time. It's something that's been on your TBR for a while, so there's that. And then once all else fails, you will have to surrender, and you do that by reading a book that is outside of your regular genre or your own comfort zone. So, but these final 2, they're only bonuses. I think 3 is more than enough. That said, rule wise, you have to read them in order, because you have to open the box in a certain order. So you start with the box itself, then you turn the key, and then you unleash its evil. But if you want to, you are allowed to double up. I know that not everyone reads as much, so if you want to double up, you can, but you can only double up the 3 main prompts, not the bonus prompts, because they're bonus prompts for a reason. Other than that, you can read whatever you want, whichever format, whether that is a digital one, physical book, audiobook, graphic novel. You can read whatever you want. Same goes for genre. If you want to read only contemporary or urban fantasy or fantasy, sci-fi, it is all up to you. You can read whatever you want. That said, I actually thought it would be fun for me to do a little bit of a TBR. So I'm going to start with the first 3. And for me, the first one, so the beauty of the box and a gorgeous cover, is gonna be none other than Gallant by V.E. Schwab. This is also a beautiful edition, so that's why I chose this one, and it has this gorgeous sort of upside down mansion on the cover as well. I've been meaning to read this one for quite a while, and I think it is absolutely stunning. So for me, the beauty of the box, the beautiful cover, is going to be Gallant. Then next up, for Turn the Key, I'm going to read a book that is set in an entirely new world, and that is actually going to be in continuation, because I read the first book last year and I've been meaning to read the second one for such a long time. So I'm very excited to finally put this on my TBR, and that is Master of Iron by Tricia Liebenseller. This is the sequel to Blade of Secrets. And oh man, I've been waiting for this for quite a while, and now that it is here, it is in my hands, I want to read it as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna put this on my TBR for Pandora's box. I will have to wait until the end of September though, but that is okay. Speaking of, if you want to carry over books that have a substantial amount of pages that still have to be read, you can. It's totally fine. So if you've started a book in September and have realized, oh, I've read 20% of it, you can definitely take it into the readathon. That's totally fine. This is not about hard lines and rules. This is about having fun. Then finally, Unleash Its Evil for me is going to be Death by Laura Thalassa. This is the final book in the Pestilence or the Four Horsemen series, and it's all about death. It is one about a villain. Well, it's not a villain origin story, but it's about a huge villain, and I'm just very excited to finish this series off. So that is going to be my third book. As for the bonus prompts, I'm going to see how far I can get, because I have some of them are a bit smaller, but I have these two and then Death, and I think that is more than enough for a week for me. I do have to work at that point still. I do have the regular days off because I work for 4 or 5 days a week depending, so we'll see. But yeah, that is my TBR. I am so excited to start reading. I will have the Twitter and the Discord linked down below as usual, and I am just entirely, like, I'm so excited for this new round. I will also link down below all of the graphics so you can use them, the logo, the thing I showed you with the prompts. I also have a little TBR thing where you can place your books on it, all that kind of stuff. So I hope that you will enjoy it, and once again come along for the ride. For next year, we'll be back in March from the top of my head, so we'll see about that. But I'm just so excited for this mini round, and I hope there will be reading sprints, live reading shows, all that kind of thing. I want to see if I can kick it off Thursday night once we go to 12, but we'll see. Otherwise it's going to be Friday, but all of that will be announced later on. It is not as intense of a video as the last announcement for GreekGodAthon was, because this round is just a bit easier. But overall, I hope you will enjoy it nonetheless and read with me, and let me know what books you're thinking of reading if you want to join. And if you've watched up until this point in the video, please put a spider emoji down below, because that thing crawls out of that box. So yeah. Thank you all so much for your enthusiasm. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and press that little bell icon so you get post notifications every single time that we post. And I hope to see you all during GreekGodAthon Pandora's box. Bye!